What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're taking a look at Need for Speed Unbound here on Xbox Cloud Gaming on the ROG Ally and on my 3060 desktop PC using the Windows 11 PC app. And performance can be quite hit or miss with games in Xbox Cloud Gaming, unfortunately. So let's take a look at what we've got here. And like I said, we are using the PC app fully updated for Windows 11 here, which does give me better performance than it used to and picture quality. So I've kind of gotten away from the browser a bit and have been using the app here. So we'll go ahead and get launched in. As far as game settings, graphically, there's not much. You can turn motion blur on or off and mess with gamma, but pretty much targeting 60 FPS in the game, and there aren't many options for console. Now, when you get into it, picture quality actually surprised me with Need for Speed Unbound. Now, that said, it still is Xbox Cloud Gaming, and their 1080p is not the cleanest in a lot of games, especially with high motion. And if you're used to playing something like GeForce Now, it's really not even close. But I will say that for this game and for my experiences with Xbox Cloud Gaming, this was definitely one of the better ones, both for image quality and for input latency. I found Need for Speed Unbound to be extremely playable for me on Xbox Cloud Gaming. Keeping in mind I'm using a wired-in Xbox Series controller on my PC, the onboard controller on the Ally, and also I have a 1 gigabit internet connection that I'm using as well. So pretty ideal circumstances, but all in all, the game felt great on Xbox Cloud. Switching over to daytime, you might be able to tell a little bit more when it comes to the blurriness in the distance and loss of detail when it comes to some of the pixelation and the lower bitrate that we tend to get with Xbox Cloud Gaming. So again, depending on what size your screen is going to depend on how much that image quality is affecting you or any loss of frames in the stream. It's certainly there, but it is better in this game, and again, felt very playable to me going in to different races, different kinds of matches, or just going around roaming in the open world and messing around there. And I'll get here and do kind of a 360, and you'll see we've got some frame loss in the stream because the game itself actually runs pretty smooth on my Xbox in this area, but you'll see some jumpiness here, and it's just not the smoothest. I would love to see them smooth out their frame times or frames in cloud and also work on the bitrate and image quality and up that text just a little bit, but definitely far better than what we used to experience with Xbox Cloud Gaming. Now here on the ROG Ally, I think you can see here that, again, input latency, very good even here on Wi-Fi as I just kind of tab back and forth here. It's pretty snappy and feels fairly responsive, especially compared to what we used to have even a year, 2-3 years ago with Xbox Cloud Gaming. Image quality on the smaller screen isn't so bad, and the ROG Ally just has a gorgeous 1080p IPS 120Hz screen, so even though Xbox Cloud Gaming is capping out at 60 frames per second, it looks great on this device and feels very smooth. It feels at least as good, if not better, than over on my desktop, because some of the issues that you experience on the larger screen, like my desktop being a 27-inch, you see some more of those issues with bitrate and stuff that you don't necessarily pick up on with the smaller screen. So Xbox Cloud Gaming on the Ally altogether has been actually a really good, surprising experience here on my home network. Need for Speed Unbound definitely for me playable here and something I could do really quickly on this device or another, maybe the Steam Deck or the G Cloud. I have all those around here that I use cloud and remote play for. So all in all, I thought this was a pretty good experience, and I'm really happy to see EA finally bring Unbound over to Game Pass so I can jump back in and play. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for coming and check out the video. We really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.